So I had no idea how to start this video today. And then I saw that a small development company with some private backing has been working on a new football game called UFL. And the tagline is fair to play. Now you know it's got really fucking bad when someone's sale point for their entire video game is that the game is fair.
Project A is our character-based tactical shooter. It's competitive. It has precise gunplay.
Oh, okay, 7-4 then for TSM. That is not how I expected this round to go. Are you actually serious that that's the thing?
Is a free kick tactic that I like to call the give me more money. This is a well-known, great EA tactic which is great for any esports product game. Make sure to watch all the replays just to show how insufferable you are.
I have a theory, Brad. I'm not even trolling. I'm not even trolling.
Wait, you're saying that they take your aim assist away?
I'm not trolling. Yo, if they can stop hackers from doing damage, I've said it. They're gonna give really bad players a better chance to kill you? Nah, I need a KD check.
You know, like, we're deadass playing, like, a fucking script, dude.
Dude, on mine.
Yeah, I'm getting on Warzone.
I swear to God, I was gonna ask if you were down to play Warzone.
Yeah, I'm done with this. We on Warzone.
SBMM, or skill-based matchmaking, as it's also known, is a well-hated system implemented into all modes of your favorite multiplayer game. It's a system that has been a problem for a while, and which still hasn't been addressed by the wider leadership of Activision and other companies I mentioned last time. But let me not talk shit, you know, I'm a man of integrity and I've got the receipts. The United States Patents Office, June 18th, 2019. Applicant Activision. A matchmaking system and method is provided that facilitates the optimization of player matches for multiplayer video games. The system may provide a generalized framework for matchmaking using historical player data and analytics. The framework may facilitate automatic determinations of an optimal mix of players and styles to produce the most satisfying user experiences. The system may dynamically update analytical processes based on a statistical or otherwise observed data related to gameplay at any given time. In this manner, the system may continually tune the matchmaking process based on the observations of player behavior, gameplay quality, and/or other. Specifically, player behavior. And now, I don't know if this is correct, but I'm pretty sure via the patents, you don't actually have to define your specific way of manufacturing the process to do these things, so Lord knows what they're doing. But anyway, next up is a clip of an analyst that used to work in Activision. He has some interesting shit to say. Roll it.
Alright, so you guys remember loot boxes, right? You get that happy feeling inside when you got something pretty cool. Activision's goal with matchmaking is pretty much the same. So 2 TikToks ago I mentioned EOMM, and essentially the idea behind that is not about making games fair for everyone or everyone getting a 1 KD, but to get players playing for as long as possible. Let me explain. So there's a ton of research out there on winning and losing patterns that keep people playing. The idea is, for example, let's say you have 2 hours to play. If you're winning too much, then maybe you'll get bored and leave only playing for an hour. If you're losing too much, then you'll rage quit, maybe you've only played for an hour. But if they can get those winning-losing patterns down, then you'll end up playing for 4 hours, thinking that the next game will be the one where you pop off. And their data shows that people who play a lot tend to spend money, and the players who spend money on a game are more likely to keep playing.
Now, you can argue that these systems exist to protect lower skill level players. But coming from a multiplayer background, I can tell you that these systems aren't designed to do that, and they're designed for player retention, not player satisfaction. If the game puts you with people at your skill level at all times, they're basically making it impossible to play casually. Which means if you want to hop on and win a couple games, you can't. It's over for the average Joe who wants to have fun in 1 or 2 games and then get off. Because of the boom in competitive gaming and its social validity as a means to earn a living, every lobby is riddled with no-name players with 2 viewer Twitch streams, getting ready to clip you for their weekly montage. If Activision held off for literally a year and made a fucking solid Call of Duty title, you wouldn't have to psychologically manipulate people into playing the game. This is only part of the bigger issue. My main gripe with modern multiplayer is that your time doesn't seem valued unless you're putting money into microtransactions. And there is little to no reason to play big multiplayer games like Valorant, Fortnite, and Call of Duty as a means to fucking relax. After a hard day, it's simply a time where, as consumers, we must realize that we have the power to just stop playing these titles until things change, and these games become more playable from a casual standpoint. Because most of your sales, Activision, come from casual gamers, and if they feel like they're being left out of the bigger multiplayer picture, your sales will decline. Now, to do a full circle back to FIFA, the state of rigging inside Ultimate Team has been covered to great detail in videos I'm going to put in the description. But the idea that your raw input means little to nothing to the actual outcome of a match makes it seem pointless, in my opinion. What satisfaction do I gain from winning when I know that I've just been handed the keys to a shit-stomping joyride, while someone else on the other end is fucking molding and wondering why they've wasted their family's life savings on FIFA points just to lose to my gold rare team? Well, you're probably wondering where I'm gonna end this video, and I'm gonna say right here, because I think this is a wider consumer issue, and we need to take matters into our own hands and be vigilant when we choose what game studios we're pumping money into. But one of my main points that I'll come back to is that it truly blows my mind that Activision cannot go away for 1 or 2 years and really produce a Call of Duty game that a lot of people would love, because you look back at the rich history of the franchise and everything that's happened. It's really sad to see where it's going and what we are accepting as good content. Like, I remember back in the day chilling with a couple of mates playing split screen Black Ops 2. That shit was awesome, and I know that those times can never be brought back, but to recapture some of the raw fundamental ideas that people liked these games in the first place was that they were fun games, and you know, they didn't have to do any of this manipulation bullshit to be entertaining and to be fun. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a little bit longer for part 3 so I can get a really nice video together. So for now, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.